Hi Taurus, welcome back. People, can I just say my colour is shite because it's night and I'm having to use the lights in here are pretty crap. So I'm trying my best. Just like to say a big thanks to all my likes, my subscribes, my comments. Really appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted, so thanks. Right, before I start, we're just going to use our normal spread. Top row is going to be your energy, second row is going to be the person you're in a relationship or dealing with or thinking about. Bottom row is going to be the outcome for the month of August. Right, okay, first thing I was tuning in your energy. I got this dance track, but I can't remember what it's called. But the lyrics that stood out for me was Fill My Needs, okay? So you're at a stage now, Taurus, you need to it's got to be a two-way street. You're not having this one-way shit system anymore, right? You're fed up with kind of going round in circles. You want a two-way street. You don't want a one-way street, okay? There is going to be the other lot set of lyrics that stood out was called Turn Around. So I think that there's going to be a turnaround this month. Things are maybe going to move or turn for the better. Maybe someone's going to turn back to you. Someone's maybe going to turn around and be quite honest with you. So that'll be quite refreshing. Um, Other song I got was The Rhythmic Sweet Dreams. So I got some of them want to abuse you, and I feel this is probably people in the past. I get that feeling. It could be someone who is lingering in your energy at the moment. They want to take advantage of you, but I feel that you already know this, Taurus. You've maybe had experience with this person before. They are not got the best intentions for you, right? Um, but that's a choice that you're going to have to make whether you want to go down that route or not. Okay, now remember, this is a general reading, it's not going to apply to every Taurus in the world. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Right, okay, let's have a look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, the first card you've got is Death card. This is Scorpio's card. But mainly death. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is like a reincarnation. This is the transitional period that you're going through at the moment, where you are developing and transitioning yourself, okay? So it doesn't always mean death, doesn't mean literal death, but it can be an ending of things how they were before, okay? And how things are going to be, because this is your transition period, you're making the changes. Next card you've got is Ace Wands, okay? There is a fiery new start in regards to love. This is going to be quite passionate, quite intense, quite heated. You've got the moon, okay, you could be dealing with a Pisces. If not, it's just reflective of the energy. So the moon card talks about things coming to light that you didn't know about before. So there could be something that you weren't aware of, and that's going to come to light. Some sort of mystery, some sort of secret. And you've got the magician there, okay? So you are trying to manifest the clarity, okay? You want the honesty, you want to know what's been kept from you, okay? Let's have a look. So the first card you've got, Taurus, is the Two of Wands, okay? Now, this card is reflective of you've got two paths to take here, so you're at a junction. So in regards to love, you do have a choice to make, okay? It's about choosing what road you want to go down on, okay? Stand there, he's having a good look to see what is at the end of each sort of wand there and each path. So he's deciding, so that's going to be you. You're going to make some sort of decision in regards to love. You could be receiving some sort of bad news, Taurus. This is the Page of Swords. There could be some gossip going on about you. You could be hearing some sort of disappointing news. But he's looking at the next card, alright? So it's not really going to take a dent out of it, because whatever you hear, it's not going to stop this card from coming, okay? This is the Four of Wands. This has been appearing for a few signs. This is the dragonfly here. The dragonfly, for me, symbolic meaning is a new beginning, okay? This is a new start for you, Taurus. You are able to lay the foundations when it comes to love. You can stabilise the foundations. This can obviously increase the chances of a happy home. You could be moving in with someone. You could be sharing that kind of family connection with someone else. And that card is right next to the true love card. Isn't it beautiful, Taurus? There you go. They have no eyes for each other. They are in a deep bronze. This is a true love card, okay? So you could be dealing with someone who is a twin flame or a soulmate connection. This is how it's supposed to be. You're going to work on the foundation, but that's how it's going to end up there, that situation, okay? Let's look at the other person, right? Okay, the other person's energy. Well, the other person has you in their energy, so that's always a good start, Taurus. The Hierophant is the Taurus card, so this person is either in your energy, you are in their energy because you're showing up in their reading, right? And it's not even their reading, it's the Taurus reading, so that's positive. But this energy can take on different meanings. So it can mean that things will progress, okay? It can mean the traditional card, it can be the marriage card as well. It can also indicate that this other person is seeking some sort of spiritual or universal guidance, okay? This person maybe is quite traditional. You might have the same kind of morals as this person. And they could have quite an intuitive or divine link to spirit, okay? That card, Taurus card, is looking at the Ace of Cups. So this person is looking for a new emotional start in regards to love, okay? This is quite a psychic card because it is the water sign Ace, which is quite an intuitive card, okay? So they maybe intuitively know what's going on here. Their energy is the Eight of Wands, so they are going to be giving you some fast communication. They could be travelling to you, you could be travelling to them, but this is in their energy, so I want to say it's more on their part. So they could be communicating that they want to do this fresh start, right? This person that you're dealing with, you are not maybe physically their normal type of person. Because they've got the Keep an Open Mind card, and it says for their advice that their soulmate may differ from their usual type or expectations. So whoever they're dealing with, if that's you, which presumably is because you are in their energy, then you're not normally the sort of person they maybe would go for. Right, the last one, you've got the Knight of Cups, okay, Taurus, so you are bringing in the Cup of Love. You can see here, out of all the knights, this guy's pretty much ready for action, and he is going to offer his cup of love. So you could be receiving or giving an offer of love, Taurus, by the end of August. You're going to feel abundant. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? You're going to feel abundant within a loving situation, relationship, or person. You're going to have that abundance, okay? But you are turning your back on something from the past, okay? Something that wasn't fulfilling you. This could just be still in your energy field. You have to turn your back, or well, you have. It's not you have. You have. You're not thinking about it. You've done it, okay? You've done it. You've turned your back on that situation. It wasn't fulfilling you emotionally, Taurus. So whatever that is, you'll know. And maybe this is what you're transitioning from with the Death card, okay? Because maybe that energy is, you're trying to still shift it, okay? And it's maybe taking a bit of time. Also, you've got the Finance and Career card. So, you know, you're maybe overworking. You're not really getting a chance to let love grow or develop. And it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so let's see what advice and guidance we've got. While I'm doing that, we'll have a quick recap. So you've got the Scorpio card there, but it's a transitioning card. It's the Death card. So something's ended in the past. And that could have been a fiery, quick-lived relationship. Oh. You do have choices to make. There could have been some bad, disappointing news, or somebody's gossiping about you, one of the two. But that's not going to deter you from getting to the Four of Wands, okay? So the Four of Wands is there for the taking. Again, it's not just your choice to make, alright? It takes more than one person to make a choice when it comes to the Four of Wands. So that's building foundations with someone else. This is your true love. The other person has your energy in their reading. They want to be quite traditional. They are quite intuitive. They've got the Ace of Cups there. They are looking for a spiritually and loving relationship. It's not just about the love, it's about on a spiritual connection as well, okay? That knowingness. They are going to be communicating that with you, or they could be travelling to you, or there'll be fast communication either way. This person doesn't maybe not normally go for the person that you are. They might normally go for someone who's quite different. Knight of Cups, there is going to be an offer of love, there is going to be abundance, but you have to turn your back on this negative energy that you need to cut out now from your past, this transition that you've been going through. Let go of that energy. It's not paying you any dividends. It's time to let that dead energy go. Finance and career, you are overworking. You've probably not got a lot of time for anything else. In real, you are a light worker. Shine your divine light and love like an angel, okay? So don't let anybody dim your light, Taurus. Athena, the advice is, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Okay, that was my crystal. My quartz, I'll get it in a second. Okay, Orchestra Spirit, can you please give me some advice and guidance cards for the sign of Taurus for the month of August? Sorry about the colour, it's really bad, this video. That's why I need to just do them during the day, I think. Right, let's see what we've got. One card for the sign of Taurus. One sign for the sign of Taurus. One sign for the sign of Taurus. One card. Alright, we've got trust in your own understanding. Right, that's really pish poor, that. This is a beautiful card and you can't even see it. It's really annoying. Beautiful colours on this. Right, okay. Trust your own understanding. Okay, it's time to see it from a higher perspective, Taurus. Take your blinkers off, okay? If you're not seeing clearly, then it's time to take a good look at what's around you. Orchestra Spirit, can you give me one more card for Taurus? Any advice or guidance? Okay, that's too many, I think. Well, let's just go for it. Right. You've got laughter. Okay, it's time to laugh. Time to be light-hearted, have the banter. You've got love matters, okay? It is about love, coming from a loving place. Acceptance of love. This is all about being open to it, okay? Once you're open and you've got that assurance that you've got that deep-rooted connection, there will be a renewal of peace within the situation, okay? But it might be calling for you to have a good think about the situation because you've got contemplation. This kind of reminds me of the Strength card because it's got the lion in it. Yeah, okay, so have a good think about what it is that you want to put out there, okay? You have some sort of decision to make, Taurus, okay?